Hi, I'm Stefan Sewell, and I'm here with the Golden Rule Project. The name of our presentation is Attention, Magic, and the Golden Rule. During this presentation, we transmit ideas, methods, and techniques to students of all ages about how to transform bullying. By the end of our presentation, ideally, we'd like to have a bully-free school. But most importantly, we show people how to apply the Golden Rule to everyday situations. And that is the magic of our presentation.
My name is Bonnie Phillips. My husband and I, Dennis, have had Phillips Gallery in this community for the last 46 years. The idea or the principle of the Golden Rule arose first in my young life with my family. J.C. Penney's different organizations also had missions like the Golden Rule, so it was alive in our community. And then an important thing happened to me in 4th grade where our teacher every Monday would have us recite the Pledge of Allegiance and the Golden Rule.
It was our week that we were focusing on bullying, and we basically stopping bullying. And we wanted some assemblies that capture our audience and deliver a message. And I think that I know that Westlake is one of the tougher schools in the Valley, so it was going to take a special person to capture our audience.
Jean Tokuda Irwin. I'm the arts education person here at the Utah Division of Arts and Museums, and in that capacity I do arts education, but also the Chase Home Museum of Folk Arts and Literature. When I first met him and he was getting ready to go into this performance, this little conference at the Peary, he told me to pick a card and to hold that in my head, and I did, and I was so enchanted with his magic. I guess that's the little kid in me. And I felt that that was an ideal way to engage kids that are hard to capture their attention in this age of so much visual and electronic and all kinds of stimulation, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent.
So the way I went about producing the show is I sort of went into a creative world where I started to see how the magic effect that I am used to could be used to show putting oneself in the place of another. For instance, I have a standard classic magic effect where a glass becomes a bottle and the bottle becomes the glass. Here's the glass, this is you, and you want to understand the bottle. So what you have to do is put yourself in the place of the bottle. So you become the bottle. I'll show you that again. Here you are, the glass, cover the bottle, and they trade places.
I like the fact that he was able to almost put take the emphasis away from and the power away from bullying, and how many of the things he did, he started with something like on the right side that had a lot of weight to it, like when he did the deal with the bottles, and the bottles kept increasing, the number of bottles, and then he kept shifting those bottles to pretty soon it was just like the bully bottle was sitting all by itself, and the bottle with the person that was I guess you could say that was being bullied and offended, all of a sudden had a whole group of support around that bottle. So, and I looked at our kids, how they were watching those things change, and his conversation was directly related to that.
This balloon represents one of us, and this, a balloon's most natural enemy, an 18-inch steel needle. What happens when a bully comes in contact with someone and really affects them? It can really damage the present moment, make things difficult to put back together. Well, today we're going to talk about methods, techniques, ideas that can help us so that when an enemy approaches, it doesn't pierce and break us. The enemy can actually go right through us. It's possible. What seems impossible is possible. We have to use our attention and learn how to work with our attention. And then we can actually make bullies disappear.
Some of the feedback were from the teachers, hey, thanks for letting our students enjoy such a fun show. I mean, they really don't get to see those type of things all the time, and it was a very unique presentation. I mean, some of the magic tricks I'd never seen before, and I've been to a few magic shows, so, just the overall feedback was very positive, and the message was positive as well.
I know at first, I think they, like Charlie said, when they first went up and the kids were on the stage, they were focusing just solely on the magic. But then as his conversation went on, he asked them to respond. And they were responding not to the magic, but to what his message was.
He took rings and demonstrated how we're all connected with the Golden Rule and your peers and your human rights, and then they're all connected to you. And I thought that was a really good way to put it, so we're all connected.
We, as individuals, we need to break ourselves off, still remember about ourselves, but then also think about other people to help make everything a better place.
If you're nice to a bully, he'll probably be nicer to you than bully you.
I like how he said that the bullies want attention, so we just need to be kind to them and tell them how we feel so that they don't cause problems.
The Golden Rule is translated into 1,000 different ways. I think that's a good way to explain how the Golden Rule is so open-minded in different ways.
There are 1,000 ways to say the Golden Rule, but all of them mean the same thing.
There's a lot of different Golden Rules, and most people need to learn at least one of them.
Magic-wise, I really love the electricity. I was thinking, oh my gosh, it's like Darth Vader, how he was shooting all the beams and all that. I loved it.
Our kids need something to focus on that gives them meaning and is about things that matter.
But all of this depends on you. You are the most important link in the chain, and that's why I'm here, to remind you how strong and important you are. And thank you for helping me.